Packer fans, here we are, week 13. Packers at the Chicago Bears. We still own you, even though we're 4-8. Packers heading down to Soldier Field. Aaron Rodgers, his thumb is broken, his ribs are busted, and he still doesn't want to give up the starting quarterback job. Even though the season's basically over, I think they have a 1% chance. Especially because the Commanders have the final wild card spot. They're 7-5, I think, and they have the tiebreaker. So for the Packers, I don't know what they think. I mean, they basically have to win 3 games. Commanders have to lose 3 games. We have to win basically all 5. They have to lose out, basically, and that's just not going to happen. So, I mean, it's probable, but probably not too likely. But here we go, Justin Fields, I think he will play. It is Packers, Bears. I have a feeling he'll be good to go. And then I have De'Vondre Campbell playing. I think he'll be back for the Packers at middle linebacker. I don't think Romeo Doubs will be back. And if he is, it'll be on kind of a pitch count, a play count. So we will see what they do against this Bears offense with Justin Fields running crazy like he has been, and how Jalen Hurts ran all over the Packers last week, well, on Sunday night, which hasn't even been very long yet. But 363 yards rushing, that's the 16th most in NFL history. In NFL history, counting like 1920, 1930, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000s and today. Like, that's a lot of years of football. 100 years of football, and it's the 16th most rushing yards ever in a game ever. And back then, they never threw it. You know, so it's kind of crazy to think about. 363 yards. And all 15 teams, or all 15 games ahead of that are ahead of them on that list, the team that had that many yards rushing won the game. So pretty much it's a big L no matter what. Yeah, Justin Fields really turning his season around from last year. You can see the growth, you can see the development. They're letting the kid use his natural ability, his tools to kind of carry him in this team. They traded for Chase Claypool, who the Packers did try to get. They have, Byron Pringle. They got EQ from the Packers. They went out and got some guys. They have Velus Jones, the rookie. Darnell Mooney's really playing well. Offensive line's been holding up pretty good all year. That was kind of their weak point coming into the season. They played okay, but we will see how they can handle this Bears offense. David Montgomery is the starting running back with Khalil Herbert. Oh, we're going to feel it already. Look at that. Already. And Kenny Clark's hurt now, too. Wow. I mean, our defensive line has really been pushed around. Kenny Clark hasn't done anything this year in the last couple games, really. Oh, now he's out for the game, too. Wow. First play from scrimmage. Dean Lowry's been a no-show. Jaron Reed's been okay, but really not really dominant. Devontae Wyatt's not been really up to his first round pick status. Quay Walker's been playing really well, but I feel like the secondary for the Packers, Jair and Douglas and Amos, they know they're being put out of position. They know they're not being utilized to the best of their ability, so they're just kind of just going through the motions. Look at Fields, got it again. Look at that, missed tackles. Douglas doesn't want to tackle. Jeez. Already in the first drive. Wow. Rudy Ford missed the tackle. Douglas missed the tackle. Right downfield. That is crazy.
It goes right out the window.
But yeah, I just feel like they're just not, they don't have the energy, like they don't care. It's like, oh, well, I'm out of position anyway. I'll just go through the motions but they're like afraid to tackle. So if you're going to play zone, you can't be afraid to tackle. Because you're basically giving up the catch. You're just going to tackle them right away. But if you are afraid to tackle, you really can't be playing zone. You got to be man-to-man so you can break up the passes and everything, I just don't get it. You don't pay a guy $20 million and a guy $7 million if you're just going to have him play zone. You need to have him manned up on guys. But then you need to play QB spy so that the QB spy needs to be able to tackle, which means they just like everything is wrong with them. I don't know. There's just so much to fix. It's just like I don't even know where to begin because you can't change too much of one thing because then you'll really mess up more of other stuff. So that's the backup running back now with Khalil Herbert out for, I think he's out for the season. He might just be on IR for a few more weeks. 3rd and 5 here, big 3rd and 5. Can the Packers get off the field? Pretty cool huddle shot here. Looks like Kenny Clark's back in the game though. It looked like that was 97, but maybe that was
even in a long distance situation,
a
they
glitch.
can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves
couldn't make the stop. That was his first throw of the game. 9 yards for Justin Fields. Jeez. You know, and these were really exciting for a while because it's like, oh man, these Packers, they're still in it. They were 3-1. They really had a chance to do something this season. They were 3-1, and then they lost 4. You know, the next 4, and that little quarter, and then this one. They at least won one. But they lost 2 of them, 3 of them, so their season's done. I just wish they'd let Jordan Love play, see what we really have with him, with a whole week of preparing, knowing he's going to be the starter, and see what he can come out and do. I mean, he threw a touchdown on his first drive. After not playing all season, he threw a touchdown on his first drive, made it look easy. So did Christian Watson, and then on the second drive, he should have ran it on that one, got the first down and regrouped. He forced a throw and then threw another tough throw, but his throws were right on the money. I mean, they were pinpoint, deadly. He's got a rocket. I mean, that thing fired in there hard. Like, okay, here we go. 2nd and 5. Watch out for Fields running it.
Back to throw, Fields.
Oh, Claypool touchdown. Jeez, and I think the Bears, I hate to say this though, but if Fields keeps developing the way he has been, the Bears could be good in the future. And that's why I really just, you know, I think Jordan Love though can be good. I really do think he can be good.
They designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they?
With Watson and Doubs and Samari Toure and maybe bringing in a guy. I don't know. I think Lazard and Cobb are going to want too much money. Lazard and Watkins and Cobb, you know. And Love doesn't really have a rapport with those guys, so that, you know, bring in the young guys, bring in another young guy or a veteran guy. I just think Lazard's going to want too much money to stay. All right, here we go. Packers football finally get a chance on offense. Let's see what they can do here. We own you. Thumb looks okay. Ribs look okay. Yeah, before. No grimacing. He said he felt a lot better, but I don't know if maybe he thought that was just a way to get out of the game and act like, oh, I got hurt, that's why we lost, you know. But Jordan Love, really, I mean, if the defense could have got a stop, they could have easily at least tied that game. I think if they would have got a stop on defense. It's like, you know they're going to run the ball. Everybody knows they're going to run the ball. And Joe Barry wants to act like, well, they still could have passed the ball, so we had to play defense for that. Like, dude, they just ran it 370 yards on you. You think at the end they're going to really start passing it all of a sudden? Like, come on, dude. Yep, MVP last year, 37 touchdowns. This year, he's just got past half of that, like a couple weeks ago, or like a week ago.
He's been good for so long.
Just crazy. And the interceptions, he's got like 9 this year, I think. So he has more this year than he has in the last 2 MVP seasons combined. So think about that. That's crazy.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Here we go. Rodgers in shotgun. He's got time. Throws it. Got his guy. That's Lazard. Nice. 21 yards. Yeah, the Bears' defense is their weak point. We should be able to score points against them. Whether we have Love or Rodgers, I think our offense will be fine. It's just, can our defense stop anybody? Can they stop anything? The forced fumble recovery, oh, sorry guys. The forced fumble recovery return was huge, though. That was really impressive. Rudy Ford stripped that out of there. Quay Walker picked it up, was trying to score. Got pretty far down in the Eagles' territory. And then the Packers had a penalty on the touchdown, Aaron Jones' run. And then 2nd and 20. Oof. Mercedes Lewis caught it. And then on 2nd and 20, Rodgers hits Aaron Jones in the end zone for the touchdown, which was a heck of a catch by Aaron Jones. I'm still thinking about that A.J. Dillon running to the end zone, though. I mean, he dragged that guy like 3 or 4 yards into the end zone. That's how I need A.J. Dillon to run. He's only run like that one other time this season, and that was his best game. Oh, nice catch, Watson. Got his feet in. Wow. Packers are running this down there. Throwing it down their throats. Right down the field, down to almost the red zone now at the 27-yard line. Let's go, Rodgers. Move those chains. Yeah, I heard Shannon Sharp talking about playing with those rib injuries, and he said he just, got an injection before the game and he was good to go. So if it's not broken and it's not punctured, which I don't think it is, I think Rodgers should be good to go for Sunday, which...
Clock rolling as we hit the midway.
Does it really matter? Obviously we want to beat the Bears just because, but first run. Oh, Aaron Jones pushes him off. He gains 3 or 4, but it could have been a loss. Wow. Nice run, Aaron Jones. But I mean, even if we win, like I said, we need so much help. Seattle's ahead of us, and they're 6-5, I think. 7-5, 6-5. And so, and then like I said, the Commanders are 7-5. Packers are 4-8. I mean, they're 3 games and a tiebreaker behind, and you really need all these teams to spiral and the Packers to just win out. Oh, 2nd and 3rd and 3 now. Rodgers is 4 for 4 for 47 yards. Pretty nice. Doing good. Let's go. Need to get this 3rd down here, though. But I just don't think the weight reward is really worth it, Play Rodgers and win, and then what? Like, you're just messing up your draft pick by winning, thinking you're still in it, when you're really not in it, and you could be looking at Jordan Love and examining whether or not he is the quarterback of the future, or if you need to let him go, or if you can trade Rodgers. I mean, you got to be able to figure out. It's a perfect opportunity to have meaningful games against meaningful opposition and see what Jordan Love can do. But I get it. If there's any sliver of hope they can make the playoffs, these teams have too much pride to pack it in. I get it. But 1% chance, and the team that you have a chance with, they have the tiebreaker. So even if they lost 4 and you won 4, they still have the tiebreaker. 6 for 6 for 61 yards for Rodgers. Every completion is a first down. Watson's really coming into his own as a real target, running good routes, catching the ball, and scoring touchdowns. His run after catch, thing of beauty. All right, A.J. Dillon in the eye, strong eye here. Toss out. You should have cut it in left, Dillon. What are you doing? You could have cut it inside of that and been in there. 3rd and 5 now from the 9. That's why I don't understand it. On 2nd and 1, why do you toss it out? Run it up the middle. Just as mad as I get at LaFleur for calling dumb plays in the real games. I mean, you had 3rd and a long 2, and you run a toss play to Dillon. Not even Jones, who can get to the outside, to Dillon. Dillon's your power back.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play.
Now Rodgers is under shotgun. 3rd and 5, 9-yard line. Rodgers back to throw. He's got a guy in the end zone. Touchdown, Watson. Wow.
Touchdown, Packers.
Do a backflip. Wow. Go figure.
opening drive touchdown.
And Watson's on a crazy pace. The only guy in Packers history, well, since the Super Bowl era, he's along with Sterling Sharp and Devontae Adams, 6 touchdowns and over 250 yards receiving in 3 straight games. Well, 3 games total, but that's crazy numbers and crazy company for the kid to be involved in, especially in his rookie season.
I think they're going to take an extra long look at this.
Oh, Chicago wants to look at this? I thought he was in easy.
A peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
Maybe
How about
not.
the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
I thought that was for sure. Yeah, they're leaving it a touchdown. Yeah, he's in. Nice. Wow. Watson. Stands. Nice. I thought so because they had the score up there, but awesome. That's huge. All right, Crosby, don't miss this one. Can't believe he missed that. You know, it didn't really matter, but it's still a point's a point. And those are gimmies. They didn't get blocked, you know. But Rodgers, 7 of 7, 66 yards and a touchdown on that drive. Definitely an I own you type of performance on that one. Let's go. Wish I could speed this stuff up, but it is what it is. Get to see Crosby up close. Backup running back Ebner, back to receive. Yeah, Keyshawn Nixon really was explosive on kick returns, though. He was exciting to watch. I really feel like he's going to return one for a touchdown. Really close on a couple. He's more explosive. He's faster than Amari Rodgers. He's more decisive. He just goes, you know. Amari was just probably thinking way too much, you know. I was never really sold on his confidence level. So, Keyshawn's just got some swagger about him.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time.
All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 25 for Justin Fields. Can the Packers stop him from running the football? Yeah, they scored a touchdown on a pass, but it was mostly Justin Fields running that got him down the field. Ooh, see? I don't know where that was going, but 2nd and 10, Packers will take it for sure.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
And Holland's got a sack in his first game for the Packers. That's pretty cool.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
With Rashawn Gary out, that's a nice signing for the Packers.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Come on, guys. Oh,
caught by Mooney.
just got juked out of your jock there, Rudy Ford.
Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago.
First and 10, Chicago. Come on, guys. Yeah, I don't think De'Vondre Campbell there has technically been cleared yet, but he was close 2 weeks ago, even closer last week. So I think he should be super close this week. But oh, there you go. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide.
And Romeo Doubs, the earliest he could have been back would have been this week against Chicago, but I feel like they're going to wait till after the bye on him anyway. But we'll see. The Packers have a bye after this week, so kind of a bummer. It's such a late bye. It really kind of going to London, I think, really kind of dragged them. No excuses, though, obviously, but they lost, what, 5 in a row after London, so
here's 1st and 10,
including London.
40.
Inside give. Nice there. Campbell and Lowry. Bottle them up. That'll be the end of the first quarter, unless they rush to the line, which they won't here.
Kept their shoulders square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
It's just a bummer, you know. Packers season's over before December even starts. You know, it's tough to watch. They do call play. Throws it, completes it. Wow, come on, Douglas. And Douglas gave up 2 touchdowns against the Eagles. Here we go, second quarter.
These two teams all tied after one.
have to go back and look at some of the simulations, but I know some of them have been right, but most of them say the Packers are going to win, and then they lose. So at least it's a good tell whether this win. If they win in this, they're going to lose probably. If they lose in this, they'll probably win. But
and he's going to be brought down in about
the Tampa Bay one was pretty good, and the Dallas one was pretty good. I mean, they're all pretty fun to watch, but some of them are really intense. And when the Packers were doing good and you actually thought they had something to play for, it was more exciting, you know, it kind of meant a little more. But now it's just like, well, even if they win this and they win the game. Oh, picked! Oh, he overthrew it, Rudy Ford! Oh, that's huge! I was like, that's an overthrow, and he threw it right to him. Wow, nice. There you go, Ford. Perfect. Boom, right to him. That's awesome. That's his third pick of the season. But yeah, I mean, if they don't have much to play for, even if they win this and go win the game, it's like, you know, that's great, but too little, too late, kind of. You'd almost rather see Love play. If he sucks and we lose all the games, we'll have a top draft pick. You know, number 1 will be the Texans, but we'll get the number 2 pick if we lose out. So
carry that over to this drive.
It's not a horrible thing to find out whether the kid can play, let Rodgers rest, and or get a top 3 draft pick, you know. So, all right, let's see what Rodgers can do on this drive. 8 of 8, 75 yards and a touchdown for Rodgers so far. 2nd and 5 here on the turnover. Packers forced the interception, which is huge. And now they definitely have a chance here to take the lead and get the ball at halftime. So Rodgers is already an X factor. Perfect. I thought that was incomplete. He's 9-9 now. Rodgers on fire. 1st and 10. Just drive the ball down, you know. 1 play at a time. 10 yards at a time. I formation with Aaron Jones. Rodgers gives it to him. Nowhere to go really, but he falls forward for a good gain of 6 yards. Looks like there was nothing there. Really a nice play there. Defense really getting pumped. I think Kenny Clark is back there. Yeah, it looks like Kenny Clark right there. So that's big. At least he's not out. He got hurt on the first play of the game. The big run by Justin Fields on the first play. 2nd and 4, let's go. Offensive line's been playing pretty good. Packer, you know, Rodgers got sacked, but I think a lot of that's him holding onto the ball too much, not rolling out, not scrambling. Aaron Jones with another one. Oh, it looked like he had a hole, but kind of rubbed against the defender, and he was able to get a hand on him. 3rd and 1 here. But Jordan Love, I just thought he played so good. You know, he was decisive. His throws were accurate. Even the one where Aaron Jones dropped it, I think, it hit him right in the hands. 3rd and 1 here. Oh, motion. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. They tried to use the wham, and Mercedes Lewis got thrown to the side. That's tough. 4th and 2. Packers are going to punt. Wow. That's tough. Bears defense against the run a little bit better here. He just threw Mercedes to the side. Look at it. Mercedes is on the ground. Watts, look at that. Just threw him to the side. And that was the play call, to let the defensive tackle free and have the tight end kind of block him off. That was your call, Matt LaFleur. Packers will punt. I figured they're on the 37-yard line. They're not going to go for it. And Pat O'Donnell hasn't been as good as he was. Yeah, this is not a good punt.
And a fair catch taken back.
Horrible punt.
36-yard line.
30-yard punt.
Just a 22-yard
22-yard punt. 22-yard punt.
Chicago offense set to get
that is retardedly horrible. That is horrible. What is going on? Oh my God.
We're going to have a sustained drive that ended but then the pick second soon.
And because of that,
you'd rather just like force a Hail Mary, and if they pick it off, at least it's kind of like a 30 to 40 or 50-yard punt. But a 22-yard punt does nothing for anybody. And oh my goodness, there you go. Make him fumble. That time they had to clean it up a little bit, but still a 6 yards on the scramble. You got to have a guy get there faster. And I mean, they had Quay Walker spy Hurts, but Hurts made one move and juked him, and the other time Hurts is just too strong and powerful. It's like, come on, dude, you can't let that happen. Oh my goodness. Oh, Hollins, oh, first down. That was a huge opportunity for the Packers there to score in that 3rd and 1 play. I cannot believe they ran that. That's a play you run on like 2nd and short when you're trying, or 2nd and long when you're trying to fool the defense thinking you're passing it. There you go, Kenny. Oh.
It's Montgomery.
Rudy Ford is making way too many tackles in the field of play. Just, it should not be getting back to him at safety every single time here.
Get yourself set up to keep
Crazy.
First downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your
2nd and 3 here.
play.
Justin Fields under center. They're throwing it. Oh. 6 of 8 for 66 yards, a touchdown and a pick for Fields. Claypool has got 3 catches for 31 yards. It's a good pickup for the Bears. The Packers were trying to get Claypool, but Steelers, I think they offered him the same thing, but the Steelers said no, we want to send him to the Bears, I guess, for some reason. Kind of when I heard, oh, he's going deep. Oh, he's got a guy touchdown. Blown coverage. Blown coverage in the secondary for the Packers. That is, you can't even be mad about that because you figure that's going to happen. That's crazy.
That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
Completely blown. Who was supposed to be back there? Oh, Ford or Douglas? Somebody got caught up. Oh, Savage?
9 from the receivers.
Somebody.
Fly route, go. Look out.
And that's their number 1 receiver, too, and you just let them. Crazy.
Point after try for Santos.
That is absolutely ridiculous. But at least the Packers have some time here to score. Hopefully they'll be inclined to throw the ball, and they have their timeouts, and they have the 2-minute warning, and they get the ball at halftime. So, and the season's over, so it doesn't matter anyway. And, yeah. New ending. Mustafa, I remember when Kenny Clark tossed Mustafa in that like 2nd game of the season, and it was all over YouTube, but now Kenny Clark's not doing anything. All right, Nixon, let's go. Oh, he's not returning this one. Packers will get at the 25-yard line. Let's go 12. That stupid 3rd and 1 play really cost us, and then blown coverage on the back end by the defense. So that is not complimentary football. The offense is not helping the defense, and the defense not helping the offense. Special teams, 22-yard punt, not helping either side. Just really a horrible first half here. All right, Rodgers still has the X factor though, because he is the guy. I mean, he can make everything happen or not happen. Rodgers scrambling, he's rolling out, he's gonna run. Oh, he slides, avoids the big hit, gains only 3. A lot of running for only 3 yards. 2-minute warning coming up. They're not going to get the playoff in time for sure. I almost want to take my timeout before that, but you don't want to leave the Bears too much time either if you don't get the first down. But you can't think like that. You got to think, we're scoring this right now before the half. I don't care if the Bears try to stop us. I've got the play calls and they can't stop them. That's how you got to think. But I think LaFleur's kind of soft. You kind of gets pushed around, and he doesn't really dictate a lot of what needs to be done. Oh, what a jump throw there to Randall Cobb. 10 for 10, 101 yards and a touchdown. Wow. He like jumped through that. That was crazy. Hopefully they show it again. Watch. Look at it. Wow, and just hung up to old reliable number 18, Randall Cobb, out of Kentucky. When he was drafted in 2012, I think, the year after we won the Super Bowl. So he hasn't got a ring yet, I don't think. All right, Rodgers in shotgun, still has the X factor. 4 receivers and a tight end.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Tanyan. Oh, nice catch for Samori Toure. Wow.
That's good. The completion.
He hasn't really got a chance in the last couple of weeks, but look at this catch. One-handed. Oh, the feet came down and out of bounds, I think, though.
Who could not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover
themselves. They look like they're calling it a catch.
Create catches.
Maybe I couldn't see that. Oh, they are booth reviewing it. This is going to be Rodgers' first incompletion of the game. Balmer. Okay, he just came down out of bounds.
That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because it didn't appear to bobble, which could complicate things.
First incompletion. Toure takes the catch off for Toure.
Here's the call.
2nd and 10 now. Bummer.
So that challenge is a successful one.
That was a booth review too, so under 2 minutes. Dang it, I thought it was a nice catch.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, trips left. Aaron Jones, well, Rodgers under center here. Rodgers back to throw. Oh, another one. Another one right on the sidelines. That's his second missed throw. They're saying that's incomplete, but that looks like he almost got his feet down. I want him to challenge that one now, too.
So let's start talking about
that was close.
Because with that incompletion, maybe over 2
Geez, 2nd incompletion in a row now? Oh, no, they won't. Shotgun, Rodgers.
25 straight.
He's got 4 wide. Oh, play action to Jones. He's got all the time in the world. Throws it.
2 straight completions to start again.
3 incompletions in a row on that drive. Wow. And they punt. You had all day and you forced it. You couldn't just get the first down. You forced it into double coverage.
They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case,
a nice looking drive stalls out again for the Packers. And now the Bears. Can he punt better than last time? What is going on with this punter?
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards.
23 yards now on the punt. What is going on?
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I don't understand that. I don't understand it. The punting, the play calling.
You're right about that, partners.
This is just absurd.
Just score again, but
this is how I feel when I watch real games, though. It's perfect. It's a perfect reenactment of how real Sundays go when you watch the Packers. So I guess it's fitting, huh? No pressure. Oh, wide open lanes, just wide open. Yep, wide open. Oh, he fumbles it. Packers got it. No way. Justin Hollins, oh my goodness. Just what happened last week, too. Oh, who scripted that? Oh my goodness. Almost. Oh, Savage and Jair. Oh, that was Amos, I mean. Amos and Jair. And Hollins was just there right before Darnell Mooney got there. Wow. And this is how I feel, too, because it's like this sometimes. The Philly game, we were down 13, then we're up 14-13, then we're down 20-13, or 20-14, then we tied 20-20 because we missed. Then they're up 27-20, and then they're up like whatever it was, 34-20, and then we have 23-34, whatever it was. It was nuts.
Now after the fumble recovery,
final is 40-33. Oh, Rodgers got him. Watson, let's go.
And they'll wind up getting this.
That's a completion. So those three completions in a row after going 11 straight to start the game. And now he's got another one there. All their timeouts. Plenty of time here at the 37-yard line, so they're even in better field position than they were before the fumble.
To throw again on second down.
Before the punt. Another one for Watson. That's 5 for him. Packers call timeout at 1 minute to go here.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
54 seconds.
The stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the
5
first
catches,
half.
47 yards for Watson in the first half. That's pretty good. The record for a rookie, I think, for the Packers is 9 catches in a game, or 8 catches in a game. So 9 would be the record, I think. I think that's right. Here we go, Rodgers in shotgun again.
Back to throw. Rodgers.
Throw it, Rodgers. Oh, you got your running back. Oh. Aaron Jones couldn't hold on to that. You threw it to him a little late, allowed the defense to get over the top of there to make a hit on the catch. So that's your fault, but maybe he can regroup after that one and not rushing so much here. All right, here we go.
On first down.
Got 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a running back.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Rodgers, oh, he's got his guy. Another one to Watson. That one got stripped out, but it went between his legs. Wow.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first.
You didn't even need to call a timeout there, but 6 catches, 63 yards for Watson. Rodgers still on fire here. Come on, Packers, score here before half. If they could get a touchdown, that'd be huge.
So from inside to 20, here's first.
They need to hurry up, though. Instead of calling all these timeouts. Rodgers in shotgun. Going to the end zone. He's got a guy. He caught it, but he's out of bounds. Oh, he caught it, too.
Liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage.
Wow. He went for the end zone. Playing hero ball again instead of taking it short. Getting the first down, running up, spiking it. Now he's got 5 wide. 2nd and 10. They're really going for broke here from the 18. Rodgers. Oh, he's got a guy. Randall Cobb. 3rd and 2 now. Now what are they doing here? They're letting all this time run out. You guys got to hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, my goodness. Hurry. There you go. No huddle. All right. I guess they got it. I guess they're good. I guess they're good. You got to throw a touchdown pass. Oh, he got it. Oh, my goodness. Samari Toure. Oh, my goodness. What a score. Oh my goodness, they needed, that's crazy, that is crazy. I'm like, come on, the time's ticking, you have a timeout. Look at, Eberflus is just losing his mind.
Before the start of this drive.
Rodgers is like, just relax, calm down, I got this. And Samari Toure makes sure, that time he makes sure his feet are down in bounds. Wow, that was a heck of a drive, a heck of a throw, heck of a score. And vintage Rodgers at Soldier Field, that's for sure. Go Pack, go. That's awesome.
And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Huge. That is huge. All right, here we go. 10 seconds only, then the Packers get the ball again, so in the second half. And then we have 1 half to play, tied up again, unless they return this for a touchdown or something crazy. But see, yeah, Chicago's got all their timeouts. You know, there's times in the game where it's like, you probably could have taken a timeout, so you should have. You should never go to halftime or the end of the game with all your timeouts. It's too much. Especially with a young quarterback, it's too much time that you could have just taken a break. You never know when you're going to need them, but you don't want to end the game or end the half with any of them, you know. So it's tough, but it's something they'll learn as a young team. That's why you see Rodgers burn them, because he's like, you know, I'll figure it out either way. Right now, I need it, you know.
No reason to do
see, now they're kneeling. They're not even going to push it or risk it.
And we will likely not see another play here.
Field 6 rushes, 86 yards, and he just lost a yard on that one.
So thanks to the late touchdown.
So he was 5 for 85 before that.
Getting through the break at record pace.
Record pace halftime. Here we go. Start the second half. Chicago 110 yards rushing. Packers, though, throwing the ball all over the yard against the Bears here. Let's see what Nixon can do on the return. Yeah, I mean, I guess if the Packers season's over, at least hopefully they can beat the Bears and sweep the Bears this year. Since they won't be sweeping the Vikings or the Lions, at least they can sweep the Bears. Out to the 31, 30 and a half, nice. All right, Rodgers, drive him down, baby, drive him down.
The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3.
He's playing well today.
This offense ready for the first try.
We're not going to show his stats.
Quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
Should try to run the ball a little bit more, but it's been tough sledding against this Bears defensive front. And we'll see what they come out here and try to do. See what the game plan is. Oh, 5 wide. Okay, I get it. They're throwing it.
All I'm thinking is,
he's got a guy. He's on the seam. Oh, takes the short route. You had him. Samari Toure again. Another one.
And it'll be second down.
Samari could be good, but he just hasn't been around the last couple of weeks. I don't know if he fell off at practice or if just the emergence of Watson has kind of overshadowed the need to really try Toure or what the situation is, but I like him, I like Dobbs, I like Watson, I really like all the Packers rookie receivers. Another one, first down.
This is Lazard with a catch out left.
Alan Lazard, baby.
Catches in the first half, now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Kind of the forgotten man against the Eagles because he didn't have a catch until after Rodgers got hurt, I don't think. So that was kind of weird. Love throwing the ball, though. Here we go. Rodgers under center. He's X-factored again. Trips right. Aaron Jones in the back.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Right over the middle. Randall Cobb.
And he'll be tackled on the other side.
Nice quick throws.
The 46-yard line.
Cobb's 4 catches, 38 yards. I mean, he's playing good. He had a touchdown last week against the Eagles on a pinpoint throw. Rodgers put it right on his chest. But he's been a good pickup for sure. All right, 2nd and 3 from the 46. Rodgers in shotgun with Jones next to him. Could be an inside zone. Oh, no, they're throwing out of this. Out to Jones, though. He's upfield. Got down to the 30-yard line. Rodgers is 19 of 24, 187 yards and 2 touchdowns on the first catch from Aaron Jones.
Caught that look from you there, partner.
The throw and catch is 16 yards on that one.
Just his first catch. I think
Boom.
we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing
Turns
game.
right upfield.
Let's see if that's the start of them trying to
get him the ball more in the open field for sure, especially against linebackers. That's a win every time. You just got to hit him with a nice throw. All right, Rodgers in shotgun again. This time we have 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Rodgers inside zone, dude. Oh my goodness. Aaron Jones just got crushed by Brisker in the hole. But that makes on that 1-yard gain, it makes 200 yards total offense for the Packers today. Mostly through the air. Aaron Rodgers, which they come out 5 wide again with Tanyan actually in this one of the slots. Oh, he pump fakes. Oh, he's got a guy. Who is that? Toure again. Rodgers, 20 of 25, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns midway through this third quarter. He double clutched there, and then Toure got open.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender.
He's become the go-to guy right now. Making some real key catches. Almost had a big one earlier, but he was ruled out of bounds on a challenge. Rodgers in shotgun again. Aaron Jones next to him. They've got 4 wide with Tanyan.
Into the red zone.
Crosser to Lazard, takes it down to the 3-yard line. What a throw there. Right in front of the safety. Lazard's 4 for 49 yards now. Rodgers first and goal at the 3. What a drive here to start the second half for the Packers.
They can be set up with a first and goal.
Now we have 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Aaron Jones and shotgun behind Rodgers. Takes the handoff up the middle, and it's down at the 1-yard line. Tough. But here we go. Second and goal from the 1 now. Offensive line needs to get a big push here. Definitely needs to get a big push here.
This is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground?
Do they run it out of something other than shotgun? No, they don't. Now they have trips left, 1 to their right side. Rodgers a throw. He's got a crosser. He's got his guy. That's Alan Lazard for the touchdown on the quick cross. No one can keep up across the middle. Bang, bang, choo-choo train. Let me see you do your thing. Boom. Touchdown. That was huge. Look at this one. Has a crosser right across the face of the linebackers. And he had a linebacker trying to keep up with him. So, there's no way.
And as a defense, I've been in that spot.
No way.
See it all the time.
Touchdown Packers. Take the lead. After being...
They're going to run it, go make a play.
Wait, were they down? I thought they were down 14-7, and then the Packers scored to tie it, and they scored to take the lead here. So that's pretty impressive. 14 unanswered points for the Packers. A minute 34 in the third quarter, so they used a lot of that quarter too. That was a long drive. That's for sure. With how these numbers configure, they'd almost be like using or having like a 11-minute drive almost, if it was a real quarter. So that's pretty gnarly
now
for
after
sure.
the touchdown, here's Crosby to
All
kick
right.
it away.
Mason Crosby with the kick here.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
All right, here we go. Third down.
Now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the
third quarter, I mean not third down. Can the Packers get the stop here? We have to stop Justin Fields from running all over the yard.
Go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Fields on first down, over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets, not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know
First and 10 here at the 39. Justin Fields just completed a pass there. Here we go. He's in shotgun again. Now he's scrambling. Oh, there's Quay Walker with the stop. No gain on the play. 7 rushes, 86 yards for Justin Fields today. 4 tackles for Quay Walker. He was right there. Kind of a weird play for Fields. He probably had a lane or 2 or 3 even, but he kind of got caught off balance a little bit there and kind of screwed him up. But
Third quarter of
I really think
game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They might be able to stop. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Fake give, get there. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Kenny Clark. It looked like Justin Fields was a little bit delayed on that reaction there. I don't know if he just thought he was dead in the water or what, but that's a huge loss on the RPO. Our RPO, maybe. Here we go, 4th quarter. 4th quarter, baby.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's see what they do here.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
3rd and 14. They need a big stop. Come on. Justin Fields to throw. Oh, they're not going to get there. And he didn't catch it anyway. Cole Kmet dropped it. Jair Alexander on the coverage. 4th and 14, forcing the punt here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one.
Nice.
On that last play.
Even though it doesn't matter because we're eliminated from the playoffs. But still nice to beat the Bears. Always nice to beat the Bears. And I do think Justin Fields will be difficult to stop. I really do.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on the punt for the first time.
I think the Packers should be able to win this game. They're better than their record, I think, for sure. But now when you give up 363 yards rushing, it doesn't matter what you do. You can't turn the ball over twice and give up 363 yards rushing. Either one or the other, but not both.
They have the lead,
but 363, I mean, come on. They have to all be so embarrassed about that. 20 missed tackles, 363 yards rushing, 40 points. I mean, it's almost like you weren't playing defense at all.
Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the
Rodgers in shotgun at the 33 here.
At the 33
Still has the X factor back to throw. No mistakes here to Tanyan in the flat. 2nd and 10. Rodgers 23 of 28, 222 yards and 3 touchdowns. Vintage Aaron Rodgers. And I really don't expect anything less from him against the Bears this weekend. It's a noon game, so the guys like playing those, even though the Packers have sucked this year at noon games. Here we go. 2nd and 2 at the 41 for Rodgers. Probably in shotgun again. Do I even have to guess? Oh, look at that. Shotgun again. Trips right. Aaron Jones next to Rodgers in the shotgun. Oh, he gives it to him. First down and more. 1st and 10. Jones only 7 carries, 20 yards today, but just enough to get the first downs when they need it there.
This is kind of the key here. Grind
it out.
Work on that clock. See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
Aaron Rodgers in shotgun again. This time he's got two to the right, 2 to the left. Inside zone to Aaron Jones, and he gets snuffed out by the linebacker after a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line. Just over 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter for Green Bay. Can the Bears get a stop here? We will see. We will see. 2nd and 8. Rodgers in shotgun again. Now he's got trips left. 1 to the right side. That's Tanyan. Rodgers the throw. Across the middle. He's got Cobb for the first down. Big first down. Rodgers is 24 of 29 now. 254 total yards for the Packers. Not horrible, but Randall Cobb, 5 catches, 48 yards on the day. Toure, Watson, Lazard, and Cobb, and Tanyan, all really a lot of catches on the day. Each one getting involved a lot. Inside zone. Aaron Jones takes it outside.
Down to the 42.
22-yard gain. It looked like he had a little bit more out there than that. That little shake kind of allowed the defenders to get close. If he would have just beelined it, I think he would have gained at least 6 yards. 2nd and 8, though, at the 42-yard line. Rodgers in shotgun. Trips left, 1 to the right side. Aaron Jones next to him. Takes the inside zone. He gets down to about the 38, 3rd and 4 on a 4-yard gain from Aaron Jones. Looks like there was more there again, but he kind of got stuffed up by his own guy. Here we go, Aaron Rodgers. Now he's under center. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Are they just going to run it here? Oh no, they're throwing it out of this. He's got nobody. Now he's got somebody. Come on, you got guys. He's running it. He's taking this. First down. Wow. It looks like he had Tanyan and Aaron Jones if he wanted them. And he takes it.
getting him
way outside and then runs it upfield.
Of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right?
Taking the first down. That's huge.
Moment, that key time.
You know Aaron Rodgers wants to get him one of those, but how is he going to be able to maneuver, especially after he gets hit once?
Scanning the field and realizing
I don't know.
Pocket and go.
He might be out. We might be seeing Jordan Love quicker than we think. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Almost to the 2-minute warning here. When do the Bears start taking their timeouts?
Totally home free yet,
Must be after the 2-minute warning. They don't have to call a play here. They don't have to call a play here. Nice. See, if I was the Bears, what down is it, isn't it? Oh, it's 1st down. Yeah, I guess. That's a tough spot. But I think I would have taken the timeout and tried to conserve more time. You never know if you can get a fumble or anything, you know. You never know. All right, now they have 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers split out wide. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Aaron Jones gets the handoff up the middle. Oh, he gets a little gain, 5 yards there. Now we see the timeout there from the Bears. They need a miracle here. Packers are in field goal range. All they have to do is try to run as much clock as they can and either kick the field goal if they get the 4th down or keep the first downs moving forward. Rodgers in shotgun now. He's got DeGuara next to him in the eye along with Aaron Jones. 2 receivers split out wide and Tanyan. Oh, inside give. Oh, Aaron Jones. Oh, and I think he got the first. I think he got the first.
Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining.
Yes, they did. That is it. Packers are able to wrap it up. Obviously, they still have to go through the motions, but should be a win for the Packers. What an exciting win. That score right before the half. That was like, whoa, you know, they're letting the clock wear out. You're just like tick, 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 tick. Pretty nuts. There you go, another inside. There you go, there's a hole. Oh, man. Eddie Jackson really tried to rip that out of there. Good thing Aaron Jones held on to it, but wow. All right, guys, don't forget to like this video for sure. Subscribe to the channel also if you have not yet. Madden simulations every week for the Packers games, and then, of course, full game analysis and pre-game analysis for every week. It's not as exciting now, I know, with the Packers not being relevant, but it's still exciting nonetheless to talk about. Still exciting that there is a little bit of hope, so you got to just grab onto that, but you have to like what you see from the young guys. You know, the offensive line is just going to get more experience. They have to figure out what's going on with Bakhtiari. But the young receivers, some of the young defensive players, they're just going to develop. Quay Walker, you know, Eric Stokes, Rudy Ford. I like some of the pieces of this team. I like what the guys bring. Yash at right tackle, I mean, he's really played well. So there's a lot to like about this squad, and you know, you can't be too down. Bummer they get to the 4-yard line here and they have to kneel down, but that's cool. The win's a win's a win. And we beat the Bears because the Bears still suck. Go Pack, go. Taking this W. You guys are going to bed with an L, and hopefully that's the way it goes on Sunday at noon at Soldier Field. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Go Pack, go. Always a Packer fan. Die hard forever. It just sucks when they lose. We're not used to it, you know, so we don't know how to react. The Bears and Lions fans are like, well, see, now you guys get it. And it's like, well, we don't want to get used to that, though. So, all right, guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like this video for a Packers win, and subscribe to this channel for a Packers win. I'll see you guys next time. Go Pack, go. Peace out. There we go, Rodgers and Fields. Pretty cool. We'll watch the highlights.
Exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better.
Yeah, Packers did enough to look at that. First half, shut out the second half.
That's a great way to
probably won't be like that, but look, this is the one. Oh no, that's not the one. That was one of the touchdowns. That was the Claypool touchdown. Bears were hot early, running Justin Fields a lot, but and then that one wide open touchdown to Mooney. They showed 2 Bears ones, but takeaways, that's the key. 2 takeaways, the forced fumble and the interception to Rudy Ford. So rushing yards, passing yards.